as you look at some of the great breaststrokers in the history of the state, what stands out to you on this list?
I mean, personally, I don't see how there's any argument with having Chernek at number one. I mean, 55, 55, even now, 55 is pretty respectable. It's not blazing fast, but 55 right now, you're coming out like you're still going to get looked at by a bunch of schools, whether that's for, hey, you've got potential or anything like that. And then you sit there and you go, oh yeah, he did that in 1981. Oh.
And not just that, he goes 56.06 and 80. So as a junior, he's 56.06, man.
Yeah. I mean, that is just, I mean, that itself is just, I think that's just the time that's just kind of, it makes you sit there and you're like, all right, like that was some speed. Having Nowicki go 53.5, that, I mean, I agree with all those rankings so far.
It's really hard to do perspective, though, right? Like in trying to compare you and Jacob, Devon and Jacob to you, the sport changed a lot. The walls changed a lot, and it's hard to put a number on it. And I kind of leaned on the NISCA rankings probably a little bit. There and being able to compare it, the long course times. I mean, Jacob putting up a minute 0.6 long course as the summer after his senior year of high school, that takes the walls out a little bit and shows you, what he was about. So I like my list, but I like you at 4 too. You're looking pretty good there.
Yeah. And kind of like what you said, saying like, hey, at that point, Michigan hadn't seen people dipping into that time frame in a while. But then, kind of highlighting the long course